Centennial Commission. I want to thank you for signing this legislation today. I also want to thank you for supporting this monument earlier in your social media, which really helped when we went to pass it through Congress. I want to thank the First Lady for all of her support throughout the entire Centennial because she led a terrific art project that we worked with her on in the summer. So I want to thank her for her partnership. I want to thank all the members of Congress, Congressman Tipton, who's here today, as well as Congressman DeGoose, Senator Gardner, Senator Bennett, who helped us with this legislation. And the sculptor of the statue, Jane DeDecker, who's created the model. We're really looking forward to see the full statue installed in Washington, D.C. And then lastly, I would just like to thank all the members of the commission, the chair of the commission, Susan Combs, who could not be here today. She was wonderful to work with, and everybody here worked in a nonpartisan fashion.
So much, and thank you for supporting this bill.
Thank you.
And as we all know, this is 100 years of women's right to vote. And to signing this bill, it's very important because we're showing the next generation how important it is to vote, so all the voices are heard and counted. So thank you so much for being here.
Honored to sign legislation to create a monument in our nation's capital that will commemorate the brave pioneers of women's suffrage movement, which is a very, very important thing in our country. The First Lady and I are delighted to be joined by members of the Women's Suffrage Centennial Commission, as well as Congressman Scott Tipton. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Glad to see you with the light here, Scott. Scott's a good man, too. For more than 7 decades, courageous women hosted rallies, published newspapers, and worked tirelessly to secure women's rights to vote. The relentless effort prevailed, and 100 years ago, the United States ratified the 19th Amendment. In August, I signed a proclamation celebrating the 100th anniversary of that historic achievement. I also pardoned Susan B. Anthony for the conviction she received after following her conscience and casting her vote in 1872, and I was very surprised that I got the honor of pardoning her because I would have thought it would have been done many, many years or many, many decades earlier. It's very surprising, right?
Yes.
Very surprising. I was surprised to be able to do it. The legislation I will sign this afternoon authorizes the establishment of a 22-foot tall bronze sculpture that will depict Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Sojourner Truth, and other advocates who fought for women's suffrage. These amazing leaders paved the way for women of all backgrounds to pioneer advancements in civil rights, medicine, government, culture, and every other facet of national life. Today's action will forever immortalize these remarkable women and inspire Americans for generations to come.